Welcome back, Roundup Scientists. My name is Earthworm, and I'm so incredibly happy to be here with you all today. Before I tell you a little bit more about what today's video is about, I would like to ask you all a little question. Where is your favorite place in nature to go? It could be the beach, the mountains, the desert, anywhere. My personal favorite here in San Luis Obispo is Avila Beach.
So today we're going to be talking to you guys about the importance of an environment. But first, that means we have to know what an environment is. An environment can be as big as the ocean or as small as your bedroom. The word environment just means the place where a person, animal, or plant lives and operates. So it doesn't need to be nature, it just needs to be what is around you. So stop right now and think about some examples of what an environment might be.
Hey everyone, my name is Moon Jelly, and in this video we're going to be taking you around to super cool spots in San Luis Obispo and letting you know about some super rad facts you may not have known before.
Our first stop is Montaña de Oro with its big grand cliffs and beautiful views of the ocean. Before we were able to visit this land, it belonged to the indigenous people of the Chumash and Salinan tribes. There were about 20 to 30,000 Native Americans scattered along the California coastline, and they lived there for almost 9,000 years, much longer than we have been here. The ocean was very important to them since that is where they got their lots of food and supplies. Another super cool fact about Montaña de Oro are the rock formations that make it look the way it does. Most of the rock that you see when you visit is about 5 to 6 million years old. Inside the rock, you can find old rocks, sand, mud, silt, and pieces of teeny tiny animal bones that may have been in the area millions of years ago. The pieces of the earth deep underground fit together like puzzle pieces, and sometimes those puzzle pieces move around and bump into each other. That's exactly what happened here. The puzzle pieces underneath us bumped into each other and created the big cliffs and beautiful beaches that we see today.
Next time you visit Montaña de Oro, make sure you stop, take a deep breath of fresh air, and let it all in.
This is something we get to see and experience just because we live here.
Hi, I'm River. Have you ever noticed all the mountains and peaks around us in slow? They are called the Nine Sisters, and they are actually a chain of old, dormant volcanoes. Dormant means that the volcanoes are inactive, so we don't have to worry about them erupting anymore. In fact, they are only part of what they looked like thousands of years ago. What happened was that magma started to fill up the volcanoes, but instead of erupting, the magma cooled and formed a stopper, which is almost like what you use in your bathtub so the water fills up. Then, the outsides of the volcanoes were eroded, which means that the wind, rain, and other forms of weather slowly chipped away at the outsides of the volcanoes and left with what we see today. Let's join and take a look at the first sister.
Hi Sprouts, today I'm coming to you from the first of the Nine Sisters. Morro Rock is a very special one, and it is considered a guardian of the Pacific. It is protected land, which means that any plants, animals, or sea creatures on the rock or its surroundings cannot be taken from its home. This land, like MDO, was also very sacred to the Chumash and Salinan people. The Salinan tribe uses the rock for ceremonies during the summer and winter solstices, and the Chumash people are very dedicated to protecting the land and the birds who nest there.
Hey everyone, I'm Avocado, and I'm coming to you from Bishop's Peak, the tallest of the Nine Sisters here in SLO. It's also the last in the chain of dormant volcanoes. Head up Bishop's Peak for an awesome hike, grab a parent or guardian, and see some awesome sights of SLO. Thank you so much for joining us on our tour around SLO. We learned some amazing things about the history and science behind these places. Join us next week for a fun activity. We'll see you soon.